What's good, everybody? It's your boy Disco Wonderland. Welcome back to the channel. And today, guys, I kind of want to talk about something that I've been asked about a few times, so I'm not going to do like any extended intro, nothing like that. We're going to go straight into it because this isn't going to be a very long video. I kind of want to just get straight to the point. So, every now and then on my channel, and sometimes in the eSlap 2 Discord, I get asked the question, why isn't there more tutorial-based content for eSlap 2? Now, there's quite a few people who produce content for eSlap. I'm not the only one that does it. I know it may seem like it, but there are more people, and I cannot speak for all those individuals, but for myself, I can confidently say that when it comes to tutorial-based content for eSlap 2, I'm just not that kind of guy when it comes to that kind of content. My lane specifically is more entertainment, and even though I know tutorial-based content does very well on the YouTube algorithm, and I know it does very well for specifically for fighting games, basically for the reason, and not to diss any of you guys in particular, but for the most part, when it comes to like learning fighting games, a lot of people don't want to do all of the work when it comes to like trying to learn something about a fighting game, trying to learn about a character, trying to improve. And that's okay, because I'm guilty of it. Everybody's guilty of it at some point or later. Like, you don't want to just sit in the lab and try to figure out a character for like 9 hours straight. Nobody really wants to do that. So it's understandable that people will want more tutorial-based content for the game that they love. Now, that's my personal reason why I particularly don't produce tutorial-based content for eSlap 2. And to be honest, I've done in the past. I haven't produced too many, but I have done sort of like tutorial-style content for eSlap 2, particularly for game mechanics in particular. Characters is a whole different genre, and that's sort of the reason why I want to get into. The other reason why I don't produce many tutorial-based videos for eSlap 2, it's because the game is still in development, and it's hard to do. It's really hard to produce that kind of content for a game that's constantly changing. To give an example, if you don't know, I play Tay in eSlap 2, Kung Fu biker chick with guns and grenades, right? She's really cool. Tay has a lot of cool and interesting mechanics. And if you didn't know, some were added and some were removed. Everything wasn't always there. And one of the core mechanics of Tay that actually got removed was a mechanic known as short hop. Now, short hop is, I believe the input is like 2, 3, 6, 9, and then she does a little hop, and it's kind of like you can go overhead and you hit your opponent high. So it's kind of like a little mix-up tool, I did a character overview for Tay, and in this overview, it wasn't like an in-depth guide or anything like that. But basically just some basic stuff like explaining what kind of character Tay is, what's the general game plan involving her toolkit, etc., etc. And in that analysis, in that character overview, pretty much explained that short hop is one of Tay's primary mix-up tools. And look, man, I love short hop. I thought it was super cool that she had that. She probably didn't really need it, but I thought it was cool that she had it. And literally, I bullshit you not, maybe a week or two later after I dropped that video, Free removed short hop from Tay's kit in an update for the game. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, I was distraught. Not only because I truly did love short hop, I really thought it was cool looking, but I literally just put out a freaking overview trying to explain how to play Tay for like the newer players, and just like it doesn't render the video null and void because there's a lot more nuggets of information that I feel like a lot of people find helpful. Most of the video still remains intact, but that particular thing was removed, and it kind of just like killed my spirit, man, not gonna lie. So since then, I kind of been like demotivated from like doing any more like character related kind of guides and overviews and stuff like that. And that's essentially the reason why a lot of the people in the community don't feel it's necessary right now to make that kind of content. Even the wiki for the game isn't really updated. I'm not sure when the last time it was updated. That is handled by Mitchell. Shout out to Mitchell. Honestly, a pillar of the community, the backbone, I'll even say, has produced a lot of helpful content for this game for people to enjoy and learn from. We are all busy people, and when you have a game that's constantly changing, imagine updating a wiki, right? So you add in maybe it's like a new move the character got, right? And then a week later, Free's like, you know what? I don't know, man. I ain't feeling with this one. Let's just take that out of here. And then it's like, okay, all right. gotta stick and move, man. Gotta keep going, and it's it sucks. Honestly, no, it sucks because there were just a lot of cool things about the game that kind of got removed, and the game is still fun. Don't get me wrong, the game is still fun. Characters still have a lot of cool combos, but like, man, it was a lot more craziness going on. Maybe it's for the best that it got removed, but yeah. So that's essentially why. The reason why you don't see a lot of tutorial-based content for eSlab. It's just not worth it, man. It's just really not worth it right now. The most I can do, just from my end, I can still produce like explanations of system mechanics. I was working on a script for one a while ago. I kind of stopped working on it, but I'm probably going to get back to working on it because I feel like it's important. Just like an overview of all the system mechanics for eSlab 2. If I don't do it, somebody else will eventually do it. But that's the least I can do because at least I feel like, for the most part, a lot of system mechanics have been relatively remained intact. There's been a couple of changes here and there, but nothing too major, I want to say. So I feel like those are relatively safe. But if there's one thing I learned from that Tay debacle is that nothing in that game is safe. Anything can get removed at a moment's notice. A character can get completely reworked. It's crazy. Now, for people who have heard this and still feel like we should still produce some form of tutorial-based content, here's what I'll say to you. I would say to you, if you truly want to see that kind of content, be the change that you want to see. When I was watching eSlab, when I was watching content for the game, there wasn't much out there, but I was, just finding stuff, finding gameplay, finding little videos. I know Free had a lot of stuff on his channel where he was like discussing like development of the game and stuff like that. I was finding whatever I could find, and I found out that there wasn't much to be found. So I took it upon myself, like, you know what? Nobody's really making content for the game. I'll step up and make my own content. And now I'm kind of like the eSlab guy right now, My channel's been mainly focused on eSlab 2, and it's actually kind of been growing my channel a lot, and I'm very appreciative of it. And I guess I'll even say, some people have said it. I disagree. Some people have already said it, but they feel as though I'm the most consistent or like the only guy that makes eSlab content, and maybe in some regards that's true. But there have been others that made content for the game, whether it's like gameplay, match footage, yada yada yada. There's people who produce content. Actually, somebody else in the community goes by the name of Jiv, Cisco player. I'm pretty sure I shouted him out before or whatnot. I remember he did a stream not too long ago. He did like I forgot how long it was. I didn't watch the whole thing, but he has a stream. He has a stream kind of explaining like the basics of the game. I was watching it for a little bit, and even though I don't know Jiv all that well, whenever I see him post, he always have nuggets of information. He's even helped me like touch up my Cisco a little bit. Shout out to the boy. So yeah, there are people who help produce content for the game. There just aren't that many, and people have lives. People are busy, so you can't really expect that, at least for right now. So like I said, if you want to see more content for the game, man, be the change you want to see. Come into the Discord, come communicate, come chat it up with us. Learn more about the game. It's the most we can do right now. It's the most. I know it's tough for a lot of newer players that feel like we don't have a lot of resources right now. I feel like that is true. We definitely don't have too many resources, but I feel like if you truly love a game, you'll do the work. You'll do the work. Yeah, man, that's essentially it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, man. More eSlab content on the way, baby. You already know I'm not stopping, bro. Until this game dies, and it will never die unless Free actually deletes it from like the face of Earth. But until this game is completely dead in the freaking water, bro, I am making content for this game. I want to try out more characters. I'm loving Cisco right now, having a lot of fun. There's actually been a patch recently. Tay got some grenade buffs. Kind of interesting. Nothing crazy I want to say, but they're there. Looking to go back to Tay for a video or two, and then I'm gonna hop around with characters, sort of learn more about them, trying to get some more content for the channel for you guys. So thank you guys again, guys. Thank you so much, man. I kind of just rambled, so I'm gonna end the video here. If you want to see more eSlab content, let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you want to get your hands on eSlab 2, there will be links in the description box below, man. We have links to the wiki, the Discord, free trial version, Patreon version, the creators' Twitter, yada yada yada, yada yada yada. As always, guys, I've been your boy Disco Wonderland. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Peace.
Say or she say, money in a briefcase. Nigga must be Philly, cause I'm getting that cheesesteak. Oh, that's a scummy bitch. Oh, I think that bitch is TK. She gon' learn today. I tell that bitch to do a 3-way. If you feeling lucky, I might go in for the sweepstakes. Big nuggies in this blunt, like I'm smoking or in PJ.